Hi everybody and welcome to Trinigan. We are playing with dirt bikes again tonight. We have some special guests. We have our friends Breezy and Honut, and Buddy's actually on camera for once. Julie's not with us today, but everybody else is here, and we are going to play with the 3 new dirt bikes that we just got because we needed more TM185s. Yeah, sort of like a hole in the head. We are going to have the smokiest, noisiest, most annoying bike gang ever.
Yes.
We're gonna talk about the 3 new acquisitions. One of them is going to become a wedding gift for this one. I think we know which one that's gonna be, but we'll get to that in a minute. And yeah, we're gonna sort of explore what we've got going on here, and then we're gonna see about firing them up one at a time. So yeah, here we go. All we're gonna do, what I want to do is I want to try and crack them loose. And if we can crack them loose, we'll see if they've got spark. And if they've got spark, we'll spray them with a little bit of, you know, Cosby sauce and see if we can get a ba-ding out of it. That's as far as we're going to make it tonight. So what we need to do, what I would like to propose is that we grab the blowtorch and we start on whichever one of these we want to start on. And we start pumping some heat into the cylinder and into the head, start warming it up. And then we see if we can kick it over. I will go get, we need to pull the timing covers off all 3 of these, which is a Phillips screwdriver. Start heating that cylinder up and heat it all the way around, all 4 sides, heat the head, get it hot like it was running, let it chill for a minute, and then stomp on it, see if she breaks loose. And if that don't do it, pull the timing cover off and we'll stick a breaker bar on her like we did with the silver one, and they'll come around. Put some heat in behind the carburetor, put it down low, put it up high. The whole goal with this is we are trying to externally warm the engine block as if it had been running and heating itself internally, right?
I thought we were using the fire to wick the oil into all the crevices so that
the heat will have the added effect of doing that, but think about it. Think about trying to push heat into this as if it was running. We want everything to kind of evenly come up. We want to get some heat into the piston. We want to get some, you also may need to, precisely.
Yeah,
you just need some temperature and get a warm up on it.
Yeah, let me get the hammer.
Give them a couple of taps before you twist them.
Oh, here, wait a second, buddy. I can get this all out of straight up out of the way. With that sprocket, I think this one's gonna be fucking scary.
Oh, this thing's gonna be scary. This thing's set up to short track.
Basket.
Yeah, well, that's good.
All right, breaker bar. See if we can break it. Oh yeah.
Hey, look at that.
Yeah. Oh, just like downtown, I barely even touched that. Give that sucker a kick. She was just gummed up. That was just some schmutz.
Careful, it might spray some oil out at you.
Oh, she's a little sticky. Okay, we're gonna need to do the same thing, put a drill on it. But
I'll hit it with some more WD.
yeah, kick it again. Kick it again. Yeah, put some more lube in it. Hit it with some 2-stroke oil too.
Got some transmission fluid.
Yeah, pour some ATF in it, that'll work. It needs lube. The problem with all these bikes is people dry them out and they get stuck. And as soon as you lube them up, they just sort of go, oh, okay, I'm fine. Give her another kick, see if you can get her to go. Little stick, hang on. Yeah, there you go.
Here's my fucking pack.
Yeah, put some ATF or put some slightly heavier oil than that. And I'm gonna go get the drill motor set up. Yeah, since we have a new drill now, since the old one died doing this.
No, not that oil.
And that's why I moved.
Yeah, buddy. Pow! Right on the titties. She's really saucy.
This thing might have got the piss road out of it. That's why it's yellow. See why she flags yellow. Ah, crap.
I fucking flag yellow.
Mine's dark blue. That's cops. I don't do that.
Ick. No, we're just gonna go with regular blue, which is fine.
It's purple. It's got purple.
Yeah,
in
it's
it.
blue with purple flames. So what is that? Pretty sure this motor's gonna need to come apart. All signs are pointing to this poor motor's gonna need to actually have the head off and the jug off and the bearings out. We're gonna need to actually
Clean it.
This one's actually gonna need gone through. Oh God, look at the chocolate milkies.
Well,
the
here-
chalky milky.
Look at the crust that came out of it.
Yeah.
Crustiferous. Splendiferous.
Sand.
Ick.
Sand.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she's gumming up because there's sand in it.
Yeah, this thing's full of dirt.
We
Yeah.
can assume it's sand.
It's covered in enough
Mud and muck.
clay.
All right, so that motor's coming apart.
Breezy here. This is my orange race bike that we think was raced. It might have been somebody's old hot bike. We're gonna do an overview on it. It's definitely gonna need some work. Big thing for you guys, if you like to play around in the comments, we would love to know what this bike was used for. It's got this big old rear sprocket on it, still running a front set in the front of it. Big thing that we ended up finding out on this bike is it was raced ridden really hard. One of the journal bearings is shot in it. We don't know if it's the big end of the rod or the small end of the rod, or if it's a main bearing at this point. We threw a lot of sauce through it, so much so that we were finding sand and quite a lot of dirt that was in the cylinder, bottom end of the cylinder. The top had the plugs out of it when we got it, so everything in the bore looked really good. So we were fairly confident that this thing would actually light off. Sadly, the bearings did not let us do that. But yeah, we would love for you guys to, in the comments, if any of you know what this bike was used for. It's got all modern plastics on it, so no fiberglass on the rear and the front fendering. It also has leaded gas in it, which definitely is telling us that this bike was raced at some point in some kind of class. And I'm very, very, very curious to know what it was. Overview on this bike, it's gonna need a full teardown. Our general plan with it is definitely going to try to find a bottom end that's all together with transmission and just throw this piston set head combo on it because it's bored over. We did also find that it is bored over. It's got a hot head in it. We don't know what the compression is because at this point we're not gonna bother trying to turn it over. It's just gonna damage it more. So with that, please guys, like and subscribe. We're gonna continue on with this one. This one's definitely gonna be a longer build. So please like and subscribe. The likes mean a lot to us, and looking forward to you guys coming back for the next one.